Guys, let's get one thing clear. Let's get one thing straightened up. Ronald Araújo, the wall of Uruguay, he's a top defender. He is one of the best defenders on his prime time. When he's on it, when he's wearing them shoes, he is it. He is it. The best defender you can find out there. We know he locked down Vinicius Jr. for 3 good seasons. Before he lost his shoes, the guy was unstoppable. The guy made Barcelona the team it is today. They don't need to go to rebuild season. They don't need to build from the ground because he was the ground for them. And yes, he's gonna get a lot of hate. He's gonna get a lot of stick on his face. He's gonna get a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? But let's get one thing clear: the guy still is one of the best defenders out there. And now we have heard that here we go for Ronald Araújo 2. Liverpool. You heard that right? Liverpool. Liverpool. He will never walk alone again. He will never go to the therapy session alone. Should we say that? Yeah, nah, the guy is a top defender though. The guy is a top defender. This is not a drill, guys. This is not a drill. Liverpool are signing Ronald Araújo from Barcelona. The Barcelona captain, the wall of Uruguay, on his way to Anfield. It's a sharp move that no one saw coming 2 weeks before the Premier League starts. It's a loan deal, yes. They're gonna cover full of his salary, okay, and they have an option to buy at the end of the season. We don't know how much that yet, but and I heard, and I quote, medical spoke for Sunday. From lifting La Liga as a Barca captain to wearing the red of Liverpool, how did this happen? Why would Barcelona let their leader leave? And why does Liverpool need him so desperately right now? I'm going to break it down everything in the next few minutes. The full story behind the transfer, the financial details, if we have any, the tactics, the emotional journey of Araujo himself, and what this means for Liverpool's title chances. Still, stay till the end, because this might be the smartest signing of the summer yet. Smartest signing of the summer yet. Let's get to it. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. So let's get into the details of the deal. Liverpool have agreed a season-long loan for Ronald Araújo, and he is just 27 years old. In his absolute prime. Liverpool will pay, of course, as we know, 100% of his wages for the season, and there's an option to buy at the end of the season, and it's around 55 million euros. It's not a mandatory. It's not try before you buy. It's a try before you buy. It's a try before you buy. If he performs, Liverpool can keep him. If not, he goes back to Spain. Go back to Barcelona. So it's a win-win for Liverpool. It's a win-win for Liverpool. But the documents are being prepared right now. Expected to be signed in the next hour, the next day or so. The player has said yes. Both clubs have said yes. The medical schedule for Sunday, right when Liverpool play. Who did they play? Monaco? They play someone on Sunday. Yeah, I think that's Monaco, right? They play Monaco on Sunday. And it's going to be an Anfield friendly. let me tell you something, though. Let me tell you something, brother. This is happening fast. This is happening very, very fast. Araujo has been at Barcelona for 7 years. He made 213 appearances for the first team, 38 games just last season before you know, and he won eight trophies, three of them La Liga, two Copa del Rey, three Spanish Super Cups, and he captained the team that last season won the La Liga. And internationally, he made 27 caps for Uruguay, a World Cup player this summer. This is not a squad player. This is a proven winner, a warrior, a leader, a captain of one of the biggest clubs in the world. Now he's joining Liverpool. But why Liverpool need him so desperately? Why does Liverpool need him so urgently? Because they have a defensive emergency. Ibrahim Konate has left the club for free, and these days everybody is joining Real Madrid for free, so he might as well go to Real Madrid. He went to Real Madrid on a free transfer after his contract expired. That leaves a massive hole next to Virgil van Dijk. And look at the injury list. Just look at the injury list. Joe Gomez, out with a muscle injury, will miss the start of the season. Giovanni Leono is still recovering from an ACL injury from last September. Jeremy Concat, whatever, I think that's how you say it. The new 60 million signing from Nantes hasn't even played in preseason after shoulder surgery in February. Connor Bradley, the right back's serious knee injury, not even back in the training. Not even back in team training. I think that's a better way to say it. That leaves Virgil van Dijk as the only full fit senior center back under the new head coach. Ariola, right? That's the new head coach. 2 weeks until the Premier League starts. And you have one fit center back? That's crisis. That's why Ariola wanted an experienced, ready, made, physical defender who can play right now. Right now. Not in a few more games, not in this, not in that. Right now. Like right now. And Araujo is perfect because he can play two different positions. Right? Yeah, he can play two different positions, center back and right back. So he covers for Virgil van Dijk, he covers for Bradley, he covers for Joe Gomez. He is two problems, one signing. Two problems for one signing. This will be Liverpool's fourth signing of the summer after Chankwa, winger Victor Monias, and youngster Ndueke. I don't know how you say his name. This is by far the biggest statement of the summer from Liverpool. Why? But why? Barcelona let him go. Why did they let him go? Why did they warrior? Why would they let their wall go? Why would they let? Why? So why? Now, why on earth would Barcelona let their captain leave? Their wall, their brick wall. It doesn't make sense on the surface. But when you dig deeper, it does. First, financially, Barcelona need to reduce their wage bill. They need a space to make other signings. Getting Araujo's full wage off the book for a year while still keeping a buy option is a smart business for them. Second, tactically, under Hansi Flick, Barcelona want to play a different style. They want the ball. They want a ball playing center backs, ball playing defenders who can pass through the press. Players like Paul Kubasi. Araujo is a warrior. He's a fighter, an incredible defender, but his passing under pressure is not his strongest quality. He found himself on the bench in big games recently, in recent months, in the past 2 seasons. Since he came back from the injury, the guy was, yeah, let's leave it that. The guy was, yeah, let's leave it like that. And Barcelona are already planning the future. They are looking at bringing in Upamecano on a free transfer, a new, younger, more technical defender for Flick's system. So Araujo, out. Upamecano, in. And I would definitely take Upamecano over him. Upamecano is the best defender at this exactly moment. At this exactly moment, Upamecano, the best defender, man. No questions. No questions. For me, the best defender. And third, and most importantly, the human reason. The human reason. Last season, Araujo went through the hardest period of his life. After a red card in the Champions League against Chelsea, he faced massive criticism. Later, he revealed he had been struggling with anxiety for 18 months, which went into depression. He took a brave decision. In December, he stepped away from football. He took leave of absence. He said, and this is powerful, I learned that stopping at the right time is self-love. Taking care of your mind and your heart is not giving up. He traveled to Tottenham, I think, Jerusalem, and spent time with his family in Uruguay, worked on his mental health, and came back stronger in January to lift the Spanish Super Cup and then La Liga. He returned and said the process was not easy, but coming back like this was a privilege. So maybe for Araujo himself, a new country, a new league, a new challenge, away from the insane pressure of being Barcelona captain is exactly what he needs to be happy again. And let's hope, if this actually goes through, let's hope that he actually enjoys playing. So how does he fit? How does he fit at Liverpool? Let's talk football now. Ronald Araújo is 192 meters tall. He's a monster. He's a right-footed, incredibly strong and fast player. His recovery pace is elite. If a striker gets in behind, he catches him. What are his strengths? 1. Duels. He loves duel. He's one of the best 1v1 defenders in Europe, in the whole world. Put him against Haaland, against Isak, against the physical strikers. He relinquishes, he relieves, and he thrives. 2. Aerial dominance. Liverpool conceded too many goals from set pieces last season. Araujo wins everything in the air, both boxes. 3. Leadership. Don't get this wrong. He is an incredible leader, incredible captain. Don't get this wrong. Don't listen to the media. Don't listen to the all behind the scenes stuff. Don't listen to that. He's an incredible, talented leader. So, leadership. He's a captain. He screams. He organizes. He fights for every ball. Anfield will love him instantly. Even if they don't win the first few games, even if they, don't perform the way they wanted to, the way they should, they will definitely love him though. That's one thing I can tell you right now. Number 4. His versatility. He can play right center back in a back 4. He can play as the right center back. He can play in a back of 3, which Oriola loves to use, and he can play right back when needed. Weakness on the ball. He's not Van Dijk with his diagonal bosses, and he can be a bit nervous when pressing high. But Oriola's system is different from Barcelona. At Bournemouth, Oriola played more direct, more intense, more vertical. That suits Araujo more than 700 passes at Barcelona. Imagine this back line. Virgil van Dijk on the left, Araujo on the right. 2 giants, 2 leaders, 2 fast, aggressive defenders who want to defend on the front foot. With fullback like Robertson. Oh yeah, Robertson left, right? Where Kirkus And Frembong. Yeah, this is a defense that can win the Premier League. They can actually win the Premier League. Now, let's talk about the money side, because this is what makes it genius. Liverpool are not paying a transfer fee now. It's a loan. They just pay his wages, which is reported to be around 200k, 200,000 a week. For a player of this caliber, it's normal. The buy option is around 47 million, 55 million. In today's market, for a 27-year-old center back who is a captain of Barcelona, that's cheap. That's a steal. I'm telling you, that's a steal. That's actually steal. Who is the captain of Barcelona, man? Barcelona. The Barcelona, the giant of space. The giant of space. Of Spain. Of... You know what, let's just move on. So if Araujo has a great season, Liverpool get a world-class defender for 47 million, plus add-ons. If he doesn't adapt to the Premier League, they just let him go back. Zero risk. Huge reward for them. What happens next? Sunday is the key day. Medical. If he passes announcements on Monday or Thursday, he will not play against Monaco, but he could be in full training by the next week. But according to reporters, according to the source, according to the rumors, he will be available, fit and ready for the Premier League opener. And this is not the end of the Liverpool's window. The club are also pushing hard for a left winger. Bradley Barcola from PSG is the dream target, but PSG won over 140 million. So the club are working on multiple fronts. Araujo is the defensive solution. The attack's next now. Now, my final verdict. And I'm going to leave you with this. For Liverpool, this is a 9 out of 10 signing. Or 9.5. Even 10 out of 10 signing. You need an experience. Araujo's experience. You need physicality. Well, you need a leader. Araujo is a leader. You need someone who can play now. Araujo, he's fit. He's fresh and fit. You get all that for no transfer fee up front. For Araujo, it's a chance to rediscover his love for football away from the pressure of Barcelona. In a league that will adore his fighting spirit. For Barcelona, it's a painful, understandable decisions. So, Liverpool fans, are you happy? Is Araujo the right partner for Virgil van Dijk? Is 47 million a bargain? Is it a bargain? Let me know in the comments below. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications, because as soon as Araujo lands on Liverpool or his medical, I will be live. Ronald Araújo to Liverpool, from the Camp Nou to Anfield. Football. What are sports? I will see you in the next one, guys. Take care.